thinking, well, I'm going to walk out that door. I can't take this no more. But God's saying, stand and see the promises that I have for you. See, we got to, in this hour, we got to be complacent. We got to be steadfast, unmovable, unshaken in this hour. No matter what, like she was saying, it seems like that earthquake just shaking up everything in your life and that you can't hardly make it. But God is saying, I got it. I got this thing. So we got to trust Him. And see, a lot of people get healed in here in this hour. Because God got it. He got it. Some people got one foot in the grave and one eye, and God's saying, I got it. Just trust me. Just believe in me. And I got everything that you need. All you got to do is believe. Believe in me. And that's my next point. He said you got to believe and you got to have faith. So, because one without the other don't go anyway.
Come on.
He said, because believe and have faith is also the trust. If you will turn it with me, Romans the 4th chapter. This is not a feel-good message. This is just a true message that God is trying to get us to move into that better place, into a good place.
Good word.
Romans the 4th chapter, the 16th verse says, against all hope,
come on,
Abraham in hope believed,
that's
and
it,
became the father of many nations. Just as that, then he said to him, so shall your offspring be.
Come on.
Without weakening in his faith, he faced the fact that his body was good as dead.
Come on now.
Abraham was old.
And my scripture.
And that Sarah's womb was also dead. See, Sarah was old too.
Come on.
And a lot of time in the natural, we'll say, this lady too old to have a baby. And this man can't do nothing. He ain't shoot nothing. Y'all know how y'all say that? Man ain't shoot nothing but blanks. But God said that I got something,
come on,
that I want for this man and this woman, that I'm going to produce a baby.
Come on.
For both of them. See, we got to have faith and believe. And these two people, they didn't waver. They didn't say, God can't do it. God ain't going to do it. But they said, whatever. How did it say? He said, it said, yet he did not waver through unbelief regarding the promise of God, but was strengthened in his faith and gave glory to God, being fully persuaded that God had power to do what he had promised.
Come on.
That's what God is saying this hour.
Yes.
That we got to be fully persuaded that God is going to do what he said he going to do. See, he made me some promises.
Come on.
I'm not going to say what them promises are, but he made them and I know they are coming.
Yes.
Because first you got to see.
Yes.
He said, see what I see.
Yes.
So when you can see that thing and it almost reaching out to touch you, you know that God getting ready to show up.
Come on.
He getting ready to do some things like never before in your life.
Yes.
Just like he brought y'all son back. He going to do some more things in your life. Yes. Just like he's healing you, Pastor. He going to do some things, more things in your life. And God is moving this church into a better place. Stipulations with that. He said, and that's in my closing. He said, if you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands that I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on earth. All the blessings will come upon you and accompany you with, and if you only obey the Lord your God. You will be blessed in the city. You'll be blessed in the country. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, and the crops of your land, and the young of your livestock, the calves of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks. Your basket and your kneading trough will be blessed. You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. I don't know about you, but I'm receiving my blessing today. Amen. The Lord will grant that the enemies will rise up against you, will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction, and they will flee at another direction. So God is saying, and y'all read this for your own good, but he also say, however, if you do not obey the Lord your God and do not carefully follow all his commands and his decrees I'm giving you today, all these curses will come upon you and overtake you. He said, you'll be cursed in the city and cursed in the country. Your basket and your kneading trough will be cursed. The fruit of your womb will be cursed. And see, I don't want that to happen to any of us. I want to walk in the blessings of God this morning like never before. I want to be blessed when I go out. I want to be blessed when I come in. I want to be blessed in the city. I want to be blessed in the field. I want to be blessed with everything I put my hands to. But we got to follow God's commands and his stipulation. You can't come any kind of way. And I ask you today that we got to walk in those areas that God will have us to walk in. And my closing